Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the Multi-Tools and Blades channel. Today we're going to have a look at a couple of pocket knives from J.A.Henckels. Henckels is a German-based knife maker and they're based in Solingen. They're actually one of the oldest and largest manufacturers of kitchen knives for domestic and personal use. They were founded back in, I think, 1731, so quite a long time ago. They're still making knives today as well. You can still find a lot of their kitchen knives, but unfortunately they don't make pocket knives like this anymore. Now this black one here is probably estimated around about the 1940s. It is a 4-pin design and it has brass liners. The red one though is from about the 1960s, probably early 1970s. Let's compare the knife blades. They're both in very used condition, but despite that they're in very good condition. There's no blade wobble or anything like that. So once I've had a chance to polish them up, they should come out feeling and looking brand new. Both blades have a tank stamp with J.A.Henckels and Solingen, and both have the Friedor stamp. This stamp indicates the steel making process that was unique to Henckels at the time. Okay, so you can only just see the word Solingen hidden underneath the Henckels logo there. So something that's very obvious between the two is the hidden liners on the newer model. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that. So you can see the brass liners on the black one on the outside. Well, the red one does have the liners, but they're just very similar to a Wenger. They're hidden underneath the scales. You can see just how much wears on that blade by all the scratches. Alright, let's move on to the cap lifter and screwdriver. Hopefully you can hear the very nice snap to it. It's very noisy out here today. Now on the older model, every single tool is marked with the J.A.Henckels logo. That's not the case with the newer one though. Where's that cap? There you go. No, opposite end. Just like the main blade, the older version is a lot thicker and a lot less refined. Now here's something I find quite unusual. On the newer model where the secondary blade is, there's an electrician's screwdriver. But on the older model, there doesn't seem to be any secondary blade at all. What it does feature though is a tool that I'm not really sure what it is, so I'm going to reach out to you guys in the YouTube community and tell me what this blade is. Because I don't think it's a reamer because it already has a reamer on the side, but it seems like a reamer. It's obviously got one large wedge on one side and a secondary bevel on the other. Yeah, very confusing. Yeah, if you could pop your comments down below, that would be fantastic. So here we have the normal awl and slash reamer. You get a really nice look at those brass liners too. I really like the way the gold brass conflicts against the black plastic handles. Looks really nice. There's the awl on the newer one. It's a lot thinner. I do prefer the older one though. It's very similar to what you'd find in an old Victorinox or an old Wenger. Okay, so both have similar corkscrews. This one's only a 4-turn though, whereas the new one's actually a 5-turn, which is opposite to what you'd normally see on a Victorinox. It's hard to tell, but the newer one seems to be a slightly thinner gauge. It's not much, it's very hard to see in the pictures, but yeah, I think it's just a little bit thinner. I've said it before, but those brass liners are just absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Now I'm not sure what these handle materials are made of, but the black one there it just feels a lot more dense when you tap on it. So the red one in contrast feels very hollow when you tap on it. Knives from Solingen, Germany are really quite good quality. The quality is completely right up there against all the old Victorinox and Wenger knives. So there's not really much difference between an old German knife and an old Swiss-made knife. I said that before with the Richards that I reviewed. This is again right up there. So if you get a chance to pick up an old Henckels, I'd probably recommend that you give that a shot too. Probably stay away from the newer ones, the 1970s ones and that. I don't think the quality is quite what it used to be. But yeah, these old ones, fantastic. Well, that wraps up this review. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. And thanks for watching all the way through to the end. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that red button down below. That helps me out a lot. Thanks so much.